So first off, I just want to say a big thank you to David and Rachel. I honestly don't know where I would have been today if it wasn't for them and this Chase Life intensive course. It's been a real transformation, like hand on heart. And yeah, I couldn't have done it. I couldn't have done it without them, I don't think. So I've completed the 8-week Chase Life intensive. Looking back before I started this process, feels like night and day. I used to do a version of binge eating, definitely emotional eating. It just felt like a constant battle every day. I didn't know, I didn't know what to do about it. I had got to the end of my tether with it, and it takes over. That on top of just really low self-belief, and just this constant feeling of not doing what I felt like I should be doing, and just didn't know what direction to go in. Yeah, it was all consuming. It certainly did affect all areas of my life. It kind of fed into everything. Going through the process, it very early days had a huge impact. I'm really on top of my food now. I enjoy my food, but for different reasons. I look at it in a completely different way. I had big IBS problems before. Now they're much more under control, much more consistent. My stress levels are just so much less. I don't get these stress and overwhelm feelings. That was a lot of what I was doing before was overwhelm. But I just don't anymore. I've been stuck in a rut for quite a while with my work and my career, really not knowing what to do. I'd already quit my job, and still had just struggled to find anything, but also really hadn't applied to much because I just didn't know what to do. About week 2, I had got myself around, got my arse in gear, and applied to some jobs, and I had 3 interview offers in one day. At that moment, freaked out. Really don't like interviews at all. Got a bad history, had bad experiences with interviews, and it just all immediately came rushing back to me. Well, it seemed to just be really good timing as well with what we were covering during about week 2. And I went into the interviews feeling like a completely different person. Feeling like the person I was, like deep inside. And I, hand on heart, felt like I smashed my interviews, and it was just such a good feeling. I felt like I could have thrown anything at me and I just could have handled it. I got offered all 3 jobs, and I have recently started the one that I chose. Right now I'm feeling really excited about work, which I always felt deep down I could, but I just hadn't seen it. So yeah, it's been certainly a massive transformation for me, to the point where I can't believe this is kind of normal compared to this place I was in before. Life isn't a battle anymore. Probably the biggest thing, I am doing and I'm not thinking. I've just stopped overthinking, and I just go with it and get shit done. So again, thank you so much. It's been a lifesaver.